Okay, good to see everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. Obviously, a hard-fought game. Really, really proud of our players. I thought we played a winning football game in many, many ways. Ran the ball well, threw the ball well, played outstanding defense, got the turnover. Difference was the 2 turnovers, obviously. That hurt us, one really big one. But both led to scores. And that was probably the story of the game at the end. The other story is our guys. Our guys, Tyler Huntley, coming in and playing the way he played, I think, coming off the shoulder and the wrist injuries and fighting his way back onto the field and just giving it everything he had, and that kind of a performance. Mark Andrews, coming up and just making play after play in the passing game. Offensive line, the way they blocked. J.K. and Gus, the way they ran. And then to the defense, I thought our defense was just all over the field, played great football. So the key is we didn't win the game. We're disappointed in that, but I've got nothing but admiration for our guys. I'm very proud of our football team. All right, what questions do you have?
John, on that third and goal with Tyler, was there any thoughts, any discussions before that play of maybe giving it to Gus or putting J.K. in there and giving it to them instead?
Sure. You decide whether you're going to hand it off, take it off the line and hand it back in the backfield, or whether you want a quarterback sneak it. We felt we had a good call. It's a push sneak play. It wasn't executed just the correct way. Tyler went over the top. That's a Burrow play. He's got to go low on that. That's the way the play's designed. So that was 2 to get it. You take it off the line of scrimmage, there's a chance. You might score, but there's a chance they get you in the backfield. Now it's hard to get it on 4th down. So 2 to get it there from inside the 1. We felt like that was the best call. We just didn't execute right. How you doing? Good to see you.
John, when you look back on it, I know you got to look at some of the tape, but that drive, it seemed like, and in the 4th quarter, you guys kind of ran out of time. The final drive there in the 4th quarter, when J.K. caught that ball and got down there, you had about 30 seconds left. Then you huddled. You wish you kind of picked up the pace there?
Yeah, the idea there was to save the timeouts for the red zone. I think the thing that killed us was the holding penalty, which knocked us back. And the idea was we've got time. We want to keep those timeouts to throw the ball. So we tried to pop a run there. We're going to call a timeout after that, and then we still have run pass options. So we didn't want to give the ball. We wanted to score without giving the ball back. We think we're going to be in the red zone. We think it's going to be just a certain number of plays, and it's going to work right down to the end of the game, rather than maybe you score with 30, 35 seconds. You give them a chance to go kick a field goal at the end. So I think we played it right. It didn't work out in the sense that after that we had incomplete passes, so you're not going to have a chance to call them. If you complete the passes, you get the ball back in the red zone, you call the timeout. So I think it's, from an elementary level, you could say, they should have called the timeouts, but we had the timeouts worked out right.
John, defensively, the last 3 drives, basically 3 in a row, you had 3 and outs against them. What changed? They had some success early. What changed defensively for you guys to really help keep you there as well?
Well, I don't think anything changed. I think we played really good defense the whole game. We got a couple sacks. That was big. Got them down. Forced them to hold the ball with really good coverage. It's that kind of an offense. Sometimes the ball comes out. They hit a couple, I think, deep outs on the drive before that. The one right before that you're talking about where they went down, got into the red zone. But I just think it's just a function of playing great defense. We played great defense really the whole game. They're going to make a few plays here and there, but I'm proud of those guys.
John, what did you say to the team in the locker room right after? What was kind of the tone of that?
It was just what I just said. I'm proud of these guys. We played a great football game, and we had a couple plays that we should have executed better, I guess. Obviously, it's turnovers. In the end is the thing that gets you, but it's hard to play a perfect game in this kind of an environment. I think obviously the biggest play is the quarterback sneak. That's the play that turns the game. That's a 10 at least point swing, maybe a 14-point swing if we go for it and get it, at least a 7-point swing. So that's just what it is.
Did you feel? I don't know if feel bad for is the right way to put it. Maybe did it strike you as cruel that Tyler had played such a great game and then that play happens the way that it did?
I wouldn't use that term.
John, was it? I think J.K. had the touchdown catch in the first half, but was the preference to have Gus on some of those red zone runs as opposed to him? Just because
both those guys can really run all the plays. Gus is a downhill physical guy. He's got a chance to slam it into the end zone. I thought we would probably score on that play you're talking about, the power play, right before that play. Had a chance to get in there. It didn't get in. I have to see the tape and see exactly why it didn't get in. I guess they played good defense. Give them credit. But who's in the game at that time is you got 2 great backs. I don't think you can nitpick why was this guy in the game instead of that guy, or why'd your quarterback sneak it instead of taking it back and handing it off 4 yards deep. That's just after the fact, really. I mean, call the best plays that you think you have, and you run them.
John, I know it's always like win-loss, and you always want to get that win. But in a game where, as you know, not a lot of people even expected you guys to be close, is there any consolation for taking this game to the very end?
Well, I mean, I just think that we came to win the game. We're good enough to win the game. I mean, people can say what they want about our team. If they don't think we're a good team, then I don't think they're paying attention. So you pay attention, you know what kind of football team this is. If you win the game, then you prove it. We didn't win the game, so they can continue to say what they want, but nobody in our locker room cares what anybody thinks outside of our locker room. So people that know football watch the game and know we got a heck of a football team. The playoffs, you win, you lose based on a couple plays going your way or not going your way. That's just how it always works. So we're disappointed with that, but still proud of these guys. I mean, I love the way these guys play. I love these guys. How could you not? How could you not love these guys and how they fight through adversity and how they come out and compete? I mean, just put the tape on. If you want to watch a team that plays hard and is physical and loves football and plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, ask anybody around the league. Teams that have to play us what they think of these guys. So that's what I care about.
John, last one here. Is it disappointing then to not have the fight and the chemistry and the love that this locker room has be rewarded with another game, another week to be together?
Of course it is. That's what you want. You want to be back. You want to be back on the practice field next week. So that's the toughest part.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks.